to the heavy hitters. Yeah, you see, he being careful with it now.
He had to really take his time on that one. He ain't want to chop him in the neck.
And then you was right here too, so I'm like,
yeah,
I ain't want to double, you know.
But he called it on point though.
Yeah,
On me.
phenomenal.
I'm your boy Jay. I got my boys being smart. And you done tuned in to the most T show on earth, the heavy hitters.
Y'all know.
Y'all know how this goes, man.
The most like respectable show.
Yeah, we show a lot of respect to the women. The most
Since when?
Damn, y'all just right.
We understand the crucialness. Is that a word?
I mean, crucial. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
The impact that our words have.
But see, you got to know what these words mean though before you just say them.
Precise, precision, excellence. We are prestigious, top quality.
He said we're gonna be very excellent.
Very professional.
We not none of that on here.
We just got to chill out that monk boy.
Yeah, bro.
Like I said, man, I'm your boy Jack. I got my boys being smart with me. What's up, y'all?
What's up? We
good?
back at it again with the heavy hitters.
Y'all know how we do this, man. We got our Monday Night Raw review, man.
Yes, sir.
Monday Night Fiend.
Monday Night Fiend.
Yeah, he definitely is.
It's his show.
He was messing with the intro when I was
Right
looking
before
at
this even got started, he was messing with the intro.
Yeah, it was like it was going slow. And
It
stuff.
could go back to WWF, World Wrestling Fiend.
Man,
That could be though.
they rocks with the Fiend heavy.
I mean, he's bringing in a lot of money a lot of draw, and I mean, of course, they going on them heavy.
Oh yeah, hold on before we start. We don't endorse nothing around here, man. We just ghosts. Y'all want y'all bread? Pay us.
Oh,
me. Oh me. Y'all want y'all tags in this show? Y'all better drop the bag. Y'all see? Pay us.
All right, man. Let's go into the show.
Man, we gonna kick off with Seth Rollins coming out, cutting a promo. He was, talking about. he was
Yo, wild and early. We only like 4 minutes in.
Yeah. But he came out. He was
trying to we get our bread, bro. That's all.
I feel you. Can't promote nothing else, but yeah,
I feel you though.
we
But
kick Raw off like you said with Seth Rollins.
he cutting the promos talking
Of
about.
course, we was gonna kick it off with Seth Rollins.
Of course, man. He the world champion around here, man.
The man, the Beast Slayer, the King Slayer,
The architect, the man, the blueprint.
the man's man.
Man, Seth freaking Rollins Nation.
Yeah.
SFN. Oh wait, SFRN.
Yeah,
That's one of his T-shirts.
Yeah.
Go get that.
Right.
Well, what was you saying, B?
But he's pretty much talking about how like he his company that he been in for 7 years, and he kind of like he's scared now because like this new character with the Bray Wyatt's kind of messing him up in the head now.
Yeah, he ain't never felt no. He felt he been under pressure, a lot of pressure,
A
but
lot of pressure.
he
Yeah.
ain't never felt nothing like this.
The
Yeah.
Fiend is different than any opponent. He's different than Brock, different than more different than Brock, more different than Kane, more different than Dean, more different.
And
than,
that's saying something, cause like them big names,
yeah.
and then you got Bray Wyatt, and
Cena,
this Fiend.
like,
Right, them
all
big
them-
names. And see, the Fiend is like different because like he not only intimidating his presence, but he eerie. And then the thing about it is that like when he catch you off guard, you don't even know he coming.
Yeah.
When the lights go out, boom, you know who it is. But where he coming from though?
Right. And then
He catching flies in his mouth. Catching flies, the lyrics in his song, catching flies in his mouth.
Oh yeah. I mean, let him in.
Let him in.
No, but go ahead, B. What you saying?
Then Braun Strowman came out, and then he was talking about how, like, hey, man, you was running your mouth talking about how you beat me at Clash of Champions. He's like, man, how about you face me tonight? But first, though, he was talking about how, like, I'm not scared of the Fiend. I'm not worried about no Mr. Rogers who played with puppets all day. I'm looking like
Throwing shots
Braun
at him.
Strowman was going nuts on the mic, bro.
Oh, yeah, Braun Strowman. Well, he know. Hey, if anybody, the former Bray Wyatt. If anybody knows Bray Wyatt, it's Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
But like I said, the former Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
I don't think he know this Bray Wyatt right here.
Yeah, this Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
He's way different. A lot different.
This is strange. A lot of people like this though. A lot of people think like this the best thing WWE's come up with as far as
Actually, he came up with it, though, to be honest.
And he running with it. He got creative control. So can't nobody really mess it up but him.
Well,
You know he ain't gonna mess up his own character.
Yeah, you know Paul Heyman is in charge. So
yeah,
so that's two real creative minds, Paul Heyman and Bray Wyatt, in the same.
Thank you. I'm glad it's not Vince.
You know Vince always gonna have to let.
Well,
he got
to sign off on it still.
Right, but I mean,
he didn't come up with this
Yeah.
character.
Oh no.
When WWE gives you creative control, it's out of their hands.
Yeah,
you have that.
He probably would have made Bray Wyatt a hockey player or something.
That's what Dean Ambrose wanted. Not to go on topic, but that's what he wanted before he left. Creative control over his heel turn.
Right.
Yeah, man.
See, the heel turn wasn't what he didn't like. It was the way they booked it afterwards. So you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's saying now Bray got that chance, and hopefully this prevails for Bray Wyatt.
Yeah. But next up we got to move on though. But next we got the Viking Raiders against the OC. First of all, OC came out with some trash theme music.
I did.
I didn't know what that was. Dude.
It was like, I don't know. That was weird though. But
It's like one of them little Mario Kart games.
Yeah, that was weird. But I'm like,
not Mario, but it was like a video game song. I don't know. It was
like
I don't know.
like TJP or remember y'all Yoshitatsu.
Hey, he used to go crazy.
It wasn't that bad though.
Yoshitatsu music was terrible, bro.
It wasn't as bad as Yoshitatsu's, but it was borderline bad. But I mean, they could have kept the "We Are the Yeomen in the Sky" with the red and black, you know, going on. But
Yeah, they theme song kind of went crazy.
I guess WWE said since we changed they look and all that, we just gonna change the thing. It's different now.
But it's weak though. Like
I mean, I ain't gonna bury the product on him, but you know how it go though.
I mean, I do it. I do it proudly
Of
too.
course, that's why we won't get contacted.
Just by Vince, man. Just by Vince. Like he gonna. Of course, he gonna say something to us. I'm gonna poke him in the eye, and then he.
I mean, you know, Vince a big dude. You know.
Okay, yeah, but he don't get no sleep for
He
nothing.
is built up though. For him to be 70 something.
Yeah, I know, but he don't get no sleep, so I just wake up, Vince, poking in the eye. Go ahead, bro.
That could be your future boss, bro.
I plan on working for myself. I don't plan on, cause Vince gonna tell me do something. He gonna tell me like juggle bananas on a tricycle or something. Like I don't want to do that, bro. You know how wild he is. Unicycle, whatever.
Well, we just gonna continue. Well, the Viking Raiders, they picked up the Dubs against the OC, though.
Oh.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, okay.
You wanted to know, right?
Yeah, the Viking Raiders picked up the dub.
About time. See, now you can't say nothing about like what they've been doing.
Cause they've been fighting jobbers. It felt like for 30 years. B, I'm like,
Now, like I see, like I wasn't upset because like the OC, yeah, I like them. They should be looking strong, but the Viking Raiders getting a win over a top tag team do make them look serious now.
the Viking Raiders needed that win more than the OC.
Yeah, so it's like, all right, you know.
The OC former 2-time, 3-time tag team champions, like
Yeah.
they didn't need that win. The Viking Raiders, if you going off of who needed more, the Viking Raiders needed more.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a good match. The Viking Raiders looked really strong. In the words of CM Punk,
My boy. Punk from Chicago.
Phil Brooks.
CM Skunks.
Yeah, man.
CM sucks.
But it was a pretty good match. You know,
It was decent.
them dudes, them Viking Raiders dudes, they big, they're athletic.
Eric and
They go hard, man.
Well, next up, we got your boy Michael Cole. He sat down with an interview with the man, Becky Lynch, talking about Sasha Banks. What do you guys think about
I ain't
that?
gonna lie to you. I said this earlier. You know how I was so critical on Becky Lynch in the beginning. I'm like,
Yeah, from the
man,
start.
listen, Becky Lynch ain't that. Like I said,
Yeah,
she called herself the man, but you know, so I was real critical on Becky Lynch, like badly critical on her.
Man, bro.
Because, and I was like that because she turned on Charlotte. Like, come on, like y'all know how I feel about the Queen.
Right.
But I'm actually starting to turn a new leaf on Becky Lynch now. I like babyface Becky more because I felt like she was an underdog and she was being built up as like, you know, a top superstar. And then when she turned heel, everything just went away from me. But
why she became more.
Yeah, but I
became the
like
best
the way they was booking her as a face. She was just too likable by everybody. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, though Michael Cole had a sit down interview with her, talking about her Hell in a Cell match. He mentioned to her that it's only been one women's Hell in a Cell match in WWE history,
And that was.
and Sasha Banks was in that match.
Yeah.
So she got the experience. She has the she knows what it's like to be in there. Becky Lynch don't know nothing about no Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, she main evented as well. But see, Becky was like, she also did not win that match.
Yeah.
So now she turned the leaf a little bit like,
Yeah.
yeah, she was in that match, but she didn't win. But she still got that Hell in a Cell experience. Becky Lynch don't.
Yeah.
Right.
So I mean, either way, I don't. We gonna do a Hell in a Cell prediction show. So I'll give my opinion on that when we do that.
Yeah. I think Becky Lynch, like her promos were like going crazy for a little while.
Yeah.
And then like after WrestleMania, they started getting real wacky and stuff. I'm like, but now it seems like she's getting her promos, back to where they were and all that. So I like to sit down interview, man.
Yeah.
I think it makes Becky Lynch look more. I think what they need to do is they need to find her an opponent where it's like her back is against the wall and stuff. Because Sasha Banks don't have that credibility to me to like where it's like, all right, well, I gotta be like like John Cena and Brock. Like even though John Cena was that dude, Brock was like a dude. Like I could see Brock being Cena. You need somebody who's like, all right, like she could be in real danger, like
Nia Jax or something.
Yeah, but
Somebody overpowerful.
Yeah, well, and believable that can
A
be
threat like Charlotte.
Yeah. So, just
I mean, Sasha Banks, she is a multi-time champion though, so it's like she definitely got credibility. I don't think that's the one out the word. She probably just don't have that intimidating factor that you need to like scare somebody. Like Becky ain't gonna be afraid of her really. You think about it.
Yeah.
But she is a threat though. She a former multi-time champion, tag team women's champion. Main evented. Pay-per-views, all that. So Sasha got that credibility, definitely.
Yeah. Well, you got anything to say?
But yeah.
None, but we got to move on here. But now we got your boy Rusev
Futia.
Basketball
against my boy EC3, the top 1%.
Wait, he's still employed?
Yeah.
How?
The top 1%, man.
Stop playing with that man. I'm happy for him. At least he gets some TV
I
time.
got faith in EC3.
I do too.
I think eventually down the road. I was trying to say down the line.
Oscar the Grouch?
No, I was trying to say down the line, but then it got mixed up with down the road. Down the line, I think they gonna do something with EC3. I got faith in it. I'm a man, but in a physical aspect, EC3 just looked like perfect for a main event star.
He got the physique. He got the ability. I remember him talking in TNA, so he got some mic skills.
Yeah.
So it's a few dudes that I think could be doing.
He needs to be a heel then.
Yeah, they should just turn him heel.
Wait, he babyface?
Yeah,
basically. Yeah, he better as a heel anyways.
Yeah.
Well, that's a man who got victories over the likes of Sting, Kurt Angle, all type of people, AJ Styles and company. So EC3 a top talent. It's just WWE, and Vince say he's not a fan of him. So that makes it even worse for EC3.
He got
own boss not a fan of you.
He gotta let his personal feelings.
Why would you not be a fan of him? You can. That's money. You can turn him
It's
into
like another dude that we don't understand why he's getting buried. Well, not being buried, but not being pushed the way we think he should be pushed. Drew McIntyre. Even though he injured right now, he should have been. I think he should have been Universal Champion.
He actually ill.
Yeah, he ill right now. Nah, but I've been reading an article though. They said once he comes back from the injury, he said Vince. He's trying to make him world champion. He just got to build him up.
He deserves that, man.
Yeah, he do deserve it. It's just that that Roman situation when he got caught up in.
And then that shame.
It's really that shame when they made him a lackey. I don't think losing to Roman is a bad thing.
No, I ain't losing a bad thing.
But putting you next to Shane, man, making you a lackey.
I ain't gonna lie. Losing to Roman could be a bad thing though. He lost to him at Mania too, so it's like that's a downfall. That's a hurt. Roman that dude, but move on now.
Yeah,
but actually, we gotta talk about the finish of the match.
Oh, we
What?
talking about the finish?
I'm not the finish. It was like a squash. Like he pretty much destroyed
We
him.
know
with the
Rusev
accolade.
won. You know,
Yeah, it pretty much. He
Moxley
destroyed
King.
him. It
Oscar
was-
Bay.
accolade.
Yeah, that was it.
I want to see Lana though. Lana is the best. Lana number one.
I like Lana too, bro. B don't rock with Lana.
That's all I'm gonna keep doing every time, bro.
Wow.
And she married, so you know what I'm on.
Honeycomb. That's
All right, bro, come on, move on.
All right,
You know what I'm
bro.
on. Hey, listen, if you love your wife, man, keep her out of my sight. Keep her away from
All right,
me.
we gotta continue
Bro.
on, man. All right, thanks, man. We got the boss against
Amazing.
Nikki Cross.
It's boss time, baby.
Yeah.
I was about to do. I'm AJ. And forget this.
Bro,
Bro, all right, bro. Well,
you watch too much of him, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take your wife. Come on,
Bro, you gotta
Come on,
chill, bro.
Come on, bro. Let's go.
All right,
I'm
now-
hype, B.
All right, man. We got Sasha Banks and she beat Nikki Cross, but it was the interference was because of Bailey got in, a distracting them. Alexa Bliss took care of Bailey. Then Sasha Banks put Alexa Bliss in the bank statement.
It's kind of funny seeing, like, normally Bliss is like that dominant heel.
Yeah.
But seeing her in that bank statement was kind of like weird because like she always at the top of the chain, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, now we got to see Sasha Banks dominate Alexa Bliss. And I mean, I like this this Bailey and Sasha thing, you know.
Right.
They could dominate Monday Night Raw, the whole WWE actually. But see, with this new draft coming up soon,
Oh, that's about to.
you know, one of them gonna be on different brands because they got them the title, the Raw and SmackDown Women's title.
If Sasha gets the Raw title,
Right.
which she should.
Now, if Sasha don't, she could perhaps go to SmackDown with Bailey. But if not, then you know,
Right.
we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, Nikki Cross was impressive in that match. I've been impressed with Nikki
You know,
Cross.
she been in some decent feuds a little bit. I mean, the tag team titles. I mean, she been doing decent.
I've been impressed with her since her NXT days and now. So
I think her and Alexa Bliss, low key, it was kind of weird when I first saw
it
it.
was
Like,
an odd pairing.
I was like, but it's kind of like it's been pretty good, man. Like I like what they've been doing with it. So
Yeah, at least they using them every week and making the titles mean something.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, when the Iconics had them.
It was great at first. We was watching WrestleMania.
Yeah, it was shocking. Nobody expected them to win, but then they brought them titles down so much.
It was just sad.
Straight doodoo.
Yeah, the boss time.
Man, speaking of doodoo, I already know you gonna be mad, Jay. Next, they was talking about how Brock Lesnar and Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair will be on next week's season premiere for Raw.
My boy Ric Flair.
What about your boy Hulk Hogan?
Woo, woo, woo.
What about Hollywood Hogan, bro?
Woo, woo. Bro, I'm black.
What that mean?
He don't like me, bro.
I'm black,
He don't like you either.
but I like him though,
Do you know what he's gonna say to you when he sees you, bro?
bro. We don't, bro.
He's gonna get to him.
Bro, no, bro. We
I'm
don't
like,
cameras,
Mr.
bro.
Hogan, I'm such
Bro.
a big fan. You are?
Hey,
Bro,
chill.
bro.
All right, bro. I gotta
Look,
continue.
bro, Hollywood Hogan gonna be on Miz TV next week, bro.
Man,
A special
what's
episode.
going on? So we got Hogan,
And then,
Ric Flair.
we got
And Brock Lesnar.
the next WWE champion.
oh,
Brock
Ric
Lesnar.
Flair.
I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't, Ric Flair, he good, bro. I've been seeing him too much. I'd rather see Hulk than Ric Flair any day of the week, bro.
Man,
I mean, Ric Flair just been around.
I'm glad Hulk Hogan canceled his clan meeting to come to Monday Night Raw.
His what?
His clan meeting.
All right, we gotta continue on, man. Speaking of that, we got your girl Lacey Evans against Amber Moon.
Southern Belle.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, she is right
Bro,
though.
when I close my eyes, bro, I just imagine, I'm just picturing things, bro.
But the thing is though,
So
what's up with her?
traditional.
What's up with her doing this sharpshooter?
Man, bro. I mean, yeah, she is disgusting for using that sharp. Like, it's not even that.
Right
It's
though.
right.
It's not that she. It's
the
just
way she
it's
using it.
the people she put in there too little, bro.
Exactly. Lacey Evans' legs extra tall and long, and she putting a sharpshooter on people like Dana Brooke
Yeah,
and
man.
Ember Moon. Like, Speaking, I don't know what's going on with Ember Moon either. I thought she was like the future of the women's division, but
I thought she was too. I read
Is
that.
she supposed to be like a werewolf or something?
It's
I
kind of
don't know.
like
They call her the War Goddess
Yeah.
or the She-Nom or something like that.
Yeah.
But
It's something like
yeah, I
that.
mean,
Weird.
hopefully they do something with Ember Moon. That injury,
She weird.
bro. We talking about the in ring.
Oh yeah,
bro.
the match was alright.
It was decent. I mean, it's just the build.
They trying to rebuild Lacey Evans. I can see it.
Yeah, they trying to rebuild her back.
After them couple of losses,
She
against Becky Lynch.
moved into the the title feud too quick. She didn't even have a
Yeah.
real feud with that first.
No, yeah, that was her first feud with Becky Lynch.
That shouldn't have happened, man.
Cause they wanted, they like the way they was promoting Lacey Evans. She was coming out every week and walking back, and they were like, all right, this what we gonna do. We gonna have a feud with the champion off the rip. Cause then they support, Vince of course Vince like her backstage. She got a lot of backstage support. So
Yeah, but she can talk and she can wrestle on that.
Yeah,
but it was too
so-
quick, man.
so it's like, but now they just like, all right, we rushed it. We're gonna rebuild her a little bit
Yeah.
and bring her back up. I still love you, Lacey Evans. It ain't no,
But you threw her under the bus because she started taking L's though.
I mean,
Damn, man, you gotta be loyal, bro. You gotta stay right by them, man.
she a great competitor, bro. But I love that.
I mean, look at me and Alexa Bliss, man. Alexa Bliss, she.
You talking about throwing people under the bus?
I ain't gonna lie, you ain't hop on the bandwagon.
What you mean hopping the band?
You was a Becky Lynch fan for the latter part of 6 months
You right,
All right, bro, but look, check it out. So
when she was at the top, like they say
she's still at the top.
But I mean, like when all the momentum was high, right before WrestleMania when she turned heel, everybody you was Becky Lynch, all that I love that. Now it's Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, you can't hop on the
I
bandwagon.
can't hop on the band.
That's
If
just-
you weren't liking Alexa Bliss before then,
I know I
you
did
can't
like her at
now.
first. It's just I really found out like I love her now.
You can't like her now.
That's just like it's like you being a Bulls fan, then you hopping on the Lakers bandwagon.
Oh no, I'll never be a Lakers fan. That won't never happen.
Oh, man,
I'm Bulls till I die. Oh my god. Just because I got the jersey on.
Yeah, I mean, you got the jersey on today because you got
I mean that's what it is, man. Goat James, bro.
Now he finna have bro coming on the video.
Hey, Nino Brown, if you watching, hey, the Lakers about to go cool.
I ain't gonna like them. Clippers all day though. Clippers all
Man,
day.
y'all already know the
No
vibes.
bench.
Dub Nation.
It's okay.
It's
No
over
rain.
for them too.
Oh,
We'll be back in the next 2-3
We
years.
talking about wrestling.
yeah. All right, next up, man. Next up though, we got the 24/7. We got R-Truth from Carmella getting chased to the ring.
Yeah.
They surround him around the ring, and then Carmella was like, "Stop." She was like, "I'm done. I'm tired. I'm tired of getting chased around."
man.
Yeah.
She like, "I can't do this no more." R-Truth like, he finally comes to his senses. He
Yeah.
like,
We hugged her,
he hugged her. I thought you gave her a kiss though. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm like, R-Truth, you wild in my
Corey
boy.
Graves,
my man.
Corey Graves with a
Hey,
ran off commentary.
R2 smooth though.
Yeah, he
R2
was-
smooth though, bro.
Yeah, he
Corey
was
Graves
smooth.
with a jump
What-
off
hey,
commentary.
What did
Hold on.
what did Renee Young threw a shot at him a while ago?
Yeah, she
remember?
threw a oop. Yeah.
Yeah,
She said, oh, you know something about it was something about Carmella. It's like, oh, you know something about that. He's like, shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
She been throwing oops at him lately.
Yeah.
And then after you were saying that, she pinned
She
R-Truth
pinned
and took his
R-Truth.
title. And he was like happy
He
about
was
it.
happy about it, right?
So I guess R-Truth like, all right, I'm tired of getting chased around. So now I'm going to let you get chased around.
Hey, bro, a 17-time
Man.
24/7. I said world champ tweaking.
But see, the thing is, I was listening to commentary during this whole segment, and Renee Young was saying something. Corey Graves was like, I already consummated something like that. And then Renee Young was like, you can consummate yours now that she's 24/7 champion. Corey Graves was like, it's too late.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he talking about he already did the deed.
Bro, going
He already did
nuts.
the do, bro.
Ski ball going crazy.
Talk about ski ball.
Ski ball going nuts.
And
bro.
then she threw him another oop. She said, she was saying something like, and then he was like, it's a great night for me.
Man, he finna go beast mode. Right up.
Savage mode.
Corey
I'm
Graves.
on 21.
Corey Graves got
Savage
him a
mode.
gym, man, and Carmella.
Yeah.
Got him a gym, bro.
Yeah,
Man.
she right.
If Ski Ball could get lucky, I know I can, man. He just out
Hey,
here.
ski ball got that bread too, though.
I'm gonna get my bag right. Man.
Hey,
we
it's-
gonna get
it's
our
coming,
bag
bro.
right. We gonna get our bag right,
We
man.
gonna
It's
take
coming.
all y'all girls, man.
Bro.
You already know. especially if you're married.
I ain't taking wives.
I'm taking wives, and if y'all got kids too, I'm on there. Stepdad Jay.
Oh, you playing stepdaddy?
Stepdad Jay. Let's go, bro.
God. Okay, but next up, we got my boy Chad Gable against
The short man.
Corbin. Hey,
So,
let my man
so
be.
King of the Ring rematch. King of the Ring final rematch.
Yeah, but first, like when Baron Corbin came out, they remixed his old song, his song into like
With the King music.
Yeah, I don't like that, man. It's kind of doo doo.
So let's look at everything Baron Corbin has done in his career. So
Go ahead and run it down for us.
So
Baron Corbin.
So he won the U.S. title.
Yeah,
Yep.
He
a Money in the Bank winner,
Money in the Bank winner. He retired Kurt Angle at WrestleMania.
Check.
Constable.
He was Constable Corbin.
Check.
King of the Ring.
Check.
Yeah.
Vince gets like a male erection when he sees him and all that.
3-time Golden Gloves champion, boxing champion. Outside of the company, plus National Football League football player. So a lot of accomplishments outside and in WWE.
Yeah, he going crazy,
And he got the drip.
And
Yeah, I
he
ain't
one of the
gonna
best
lie,
heels right now.
Yeah, he is the best heel right now, though.
He got the fits too.
And I ain't gonna lie though, like this match though, it was a great match. Like he started putting decent matches.
Yeah,
in
ever since I said Baron Corbin has boring, like all his matches be boring as hell. He's been putting up good matches, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he put a decent match up with Chad Gable though, but
His matches were boring as hell.
Bro,
he
just ain't boring, bro.
Nah,
We don't need the emphasis.
That's
bro.
not good enough. I need to let people know how boring.
Yeah,
they
we
were.
don't need the.
They were boring as hell.
We don't need the emphasis, bro.
yeah.
Well, go ahead, bro.
But towards the end though, I was gonna call him Constable. I mean
King Corbin.
King Corbin. He whacked my man's with
Short man Gable.
He go crazy though, man. My man's cut up.
He is cut up.
Hey, where you at, Gable? Hey, where you at, Gable?
How tall is he? He's 5'4".
He gotta be like 5'6", 5. He gotta be like,
Where you at? Oh, there you are, buddy.
I mean, he's short.
No, we not the same height.
He on that.
Sorry. I'm like about 2 inches taller than Chad Gable, so I can say something. I'm not like Selena Vega, who's actually under 4, well,
Under 5 feet.
under 5 feet, and then call somebody that's 5'6" short or little man. See, I actually had the rights to call him short because I'm like 2 inches taller.
Zelina Vega, bro.
But he looked taller on TV, but if I see him in person, I'd probably be a little taller.
I thought you was gonna say you would do it to him. I'm like,
I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, no, he a great, he's an incredible wrestler. I mean, he is short and all that, but he's a great talent, multiple time tag team champion.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and he got the devastating ankle lock, so.
Yeah, that
and he was in the Olympics, man. He
Oh, yeah,
represented-
2012 Olympian.
Yeah.
Still short man Gable, but I mean, hey. Oh, that was me, bro.
I'm looking like what?
Yeah, I was.
He represented this country, man.
You too.
Yeah.
So,
All right, now up next, man, we got the Fatal 5-Way Elimination #1 contender match. We have my boy, the legend, the lift.
The man that lift the legend.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that right. But we got Rey Mysterio, and we got, they got Bobby Roode on with it. I thought they was Robert Roode, not Bob. Okay, well, it's the same thing like you said.
They don't know what to call it.
Okay, we got the phenomenal AJ Styles. Then we got your boy Shinsuke Nakamura. And we got another boy, Ricochet, the baby daddy. That's gonna be his name.
Baby Daddy Rico.
Baby daddy Rico.
I'm sorry, man. That's the love of your. I mean, I didn't do it. I mean, that's the
He
love
said,
of your life.
he said not that I wouldn't,
But I didn't do it.
I ain't do it.
I mean, at least he spoke facts.
yeah,
At least he was honest. He said if she wanted to, he would, but he didn't though. So
he
you
said,
know,
he was like, if she do the oop, he'll.
right? I mean, slam dunk. Maria ain't.
Nah, I do a little little layup. I ain't finna slam dunk.
No, bro, you gotta.
You gotta.
You gotta windmill it, bro.
Maria, she.
You
Wow.
doing a layup?
I do a little layup. You feel me?
No, you gotta windmill it, B.
Maria was wild, bro.
You
You
feel
see
me?
what she
trying
told?
to go
You see
soft
what
with
she
it,
told
bro.
Mike Kanellis?
Bro, you gotta go hard, bro.
She told Mike
Yeah.
Kanellis you be on your back all the time.
She said, open the door if I kick you in your vagina.
And he opened it. He a brew daddy.
Oh, bro. Nah,
Go ahead, B.
but this match though, it was great because I think Ricochet was the first person to get eliminated.
Yeah, about King Sasha.
Yeah, he got with that King Sasha real fast though. I was like, dang. And then who was the second person that got eliminated? I think it was Nakamura. I think because
Nakamura.
He hit him with the phenomenal forearm.
Then AJ got eliminated.
Dang,
I
thought Robert Roode was gonna win it though.
Oh yeah, then Robert Roode, he tried to him and Ray went back and forth. Ray did that Hurricane Rana into the ropes.
Yeah.
Ray missed it the first time, I think, and then eventually he came back and he hit it the second time, and he pinned Robert Roode 1, 2, 3. So I mean,
Rey Mysterio, #1 contender for the Universal title.
And this was great though.
6 days before Hell in a Cell,
Yeah.
So Seth Rollins got to defend his championship next week against arguably one of the greatest of all time.
And it's a dream match
Exactly.
too. Like Seth Rollins said, he was like, "Man, this is a dream match. I've been wanting to do this since I was watching Rey Mysterio."
It's gonna be tough.
Rey Mysterio. I mean, my bad to cut you off.
Good.
But people look at Rey Mysterio, man, like even before WWE, when he came in WWE in 2002. Before that, like WCW, he was in WCW. They had the cruiserweights over there and all that.
Yeah.
So people, you've been watching wrestling for like longer than us. Like, you would have seen Rey Mysterio when he was, in WCW. And if if you're a real fan, you probably go back and watch some of his stuff. Maybe some of his stuff in Mexico, AAA and all that. So people know Rey Mysterio, he's that dude, man.
And this is great for him though, cause the fact like he's finna retire, but his son gave him enough courage, gave him more motivation to keep going in life. And then towards the end of the match, they interviewed him, was like, how you feel? He gave all his glory to his son and to Eddie because he still keeps Eddie in his heart no matter what, even when after what happened.
I mean, that was great. That wasn't real though.
No, they had interviewed him and everything.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about when him and Eddie had that little. Yeah, it was scripted, but it was still disgusting.
But you see though, point I was making was before we move on, he got to defend the championship against Rey Mysterio. That's not gonna be an easy task.
Nah.
Then he got to go 6 days later up in the inside Hell in a Cell against this Fiend. And we still got time to know Braun Strowman might be injected in this match.
Right, they gonna put him up.
So it might be a triple threat Hell in a Cell match. I don't even remember the last time I've seen a triple threat Hell in a Cell match.
between John Cena, CM Punk, and
Alberto Del Rio. That was the last one in like 2011, right?
Yeah, that's when Miz R-Truth
intervened in there. So so it's been about 7-8 years since we've seen that.
Yeah.
So this is getting very interesting. Seth Rollins, he want to be champion, but this gets tougher and tougher. Yeah.
Being champion, it's not easy because now you got the Bulls. Like, getting there is cool. Winning it, it's like, oh yeah.
You
then you turn around the next night, there's somebody beating you down. There's somebody saying, oh yeah, I want to take your spot. There's always somebody knocking on your door, man. When you champion.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me.
Oh, we know, bro.
Yeah, we know that already, man. And you definitely trying to knock on somebody's door too, bro. You be trying to take wives and stuff.
Just let me in, man.
Nah, bro, they gonna shut the door when you.
Hold on. Hold on.
All right, let me go. But speaking of Seth Rollins, though, they had a Seth Rollins versus Braun Strowman, and then they went to a no contest. So how you guys feel about?
You said Braun Strowman.
It was Seth Rollins,
the main event.
The main event.
Of course, it was gonna go to a no contest.
It was pretty. I'm not gonna lie. Like Braun Strowman, I know he a big dude, but his matches are kind of entertaining though. Like
most definitely.
Like if you cause he athletic and he
he run around the ring.
He quick,
knock you over, run you over.
He big, strong, quick. Like if they put the world, let's just say that I'm going off topic. I'm staying on topic real quick. If they were to put the world title on Braun Strowman, his ability, like his athleticism, like it's just for him to be on damn near 400 pounds and do all the stuff that he do, it's just nuts, man. But go ahead.
But towards the end though, the Fiend came out.
Yeah.
Fiend came out and he put Braun Strowman in that Mandible Claw.
Yeah, he took down big Braun Strowman.
Actually, he put him down twice. Actually, I was like, damn.
And Braun tried to get up, and because he ain't finna back down from nobody.
Yeah.
And Braun tried to get up, and Bray knew like, nah, ain't no getting up. And that's another man on the checklist. You know,
Yeah.
Braun Strowman. He got Jerry Lawler. He got Seth Rollins.
Rollins,
Braun, Kane.
Finn Balor.
Finn was the first victim.
Yeah.
Actually, he destroyed him at SummerSlam as well. We haven't seen Finn since.
Yeah.
Heard he's out, you know, getting married and all that, so he gonna be gone for a
Hopefully
minute.
he constipates his marriage.
You know Finn, he that man, bro. He'll be
You heard what I
back.
said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Constipate his
Wait.
marriage.
Oh, bro. All right, bro.
Like that's what R-Truth said, bro.
But yeah, that was really Monday Night Raw.
Man, let us know what y'all think about the show, man. Let us know if y'all want me to take somebody's wife in WWE. I will do it.
Bro. Leave the wires alone, bro.
All right, bro.
Let
So
them
just
be
get
happy.
somebody. There's so many single WWE women.
Right.
Just pick one, bro.
All right, bro. That's boring though. Like,
No,
That's
yeah.
not boring.
I'd rather have that than like have somebody husband trying to beat me down. And then you trying to go after the ones that's dangerous, like Selena Vega. Like, come on.
Yeah, he been as a black.
Like, bro,
is
he not
dangerous.
even a normal human being. He ain't even been on TV because they think his character too dark. Come on, bro.
that's a character.
Yeah, but that man he a professionally trained mixed martial artist, bro. You see the tattoos on his back? He not normal, bro. You don't.
Blinker.
Alright. You better make sure he don't get a hold of you. He kick your lights out. You ain't gonna hide nothing in your hand. You gonna be seeing stars. Just pick the single one.
He said you gonna be shooting.
Who's
stars.
single in WWE? I like Alexa Bliss. I want Alexa Bliss.
She not single, bro.
Yeah, but she with No Way Jose.
Right? He good, bro.
I'll do it to No Way Jose.
Hey, but yeah, man. Like we said, like the video,
Subscribe
subscribe to the
to
channel.
it. I'm gonna put the button down for y'all so y'all
Yeah.
can look. Cause y'all,
Easy work. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Comment on the videos below. Let us know what y'all want to see. We know y'all not
Please,
gonna do
man.
it, but
Please, man.
I'm gonna
Check
keep
us
telling
out.
y'all anyways.
Me. And if y'all don't,
And this has been the Heavy
Why
Hitters
you cut me
Podcast.
off?
I'm your boy Shamar.
I'm your boy.